Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's time for announcements of sorts, although 88 films don't really go over the top in announcing certain things, which is a real shame because I think they should, especially as it seems to drive so much attention their way. Now they've got 3 announcements for April that I want to talk about, and let's just dive into it. So first up, we've got a reissue of Robotrix. This was released in a deluxe collector's edition. It's a movie that I have an upcoming review for at some point. Let's just say that that artwork is amazing, and the movie didn't quite live up to that, which is a little bit of a shame, but I don't want to go too much into it. It's like stripped back, it's missing the booklet, the posters, there's no really any extras listed as here, but if it's the same as the disc, it's a good release. If you're waiting on the cheaper version, now's the time to pick it up. Next up from 88, we have Zeder, also known as Revenge of the Dead Deluxe Collector's Edition. Region free, £25, so we know it's one of those fancy editions. I wonder if this is going to fall into the Italian collection or not. From Italian director Pupi Avati, The House with the Laughing Windows, which needs a good release at some point, Zeder combines the aesthetics and atmospherics of the giallo feature with those of a zombie movie in a slickly presented horror thriller. Sounds great. When Stefano, a young novelist, is given a vintage typewriter as a birthday present, he discovers that the machine's ribbon contains the writings of a scientist proposing the existence of K-zones, places where the dead can actually rise from their graves. Stylish, creepy, and downright chilling, Zeder is the perfect movie for lovers of Italian exploitation. Audio commentary by Kim Newman, commentary by Barry Forshaw and Eugenio Ercolani. And Eugenio Ercolani featurettes. There'll probably be a whole bunch added to this as well. I would imagine there's going to be more extras than that because the deluxe editions have been pretty decent so far. Comes out on the 25th of April. I'm really kind of curious about this. Again, does it need a deluxe collector's edition? I'm not sure, but I am really kind of interested in this one. Sounds up my street. I know pretty much nothing about it. Looking on Letterboxd, it's got a decent score. If you know anything about it, let me know in that comment box because I want to know more about it. And next up, yes, folks, Species Collection 1 to 4. Did we need 3 and 4 or even 4? Probably as completists we needed it. Now, if you know anything about their box sets, the Urban Legends was amazing. The I Know What You Did Last Summer set, amazing. Sets I was good, proud, over the moon to have in my collection. I've also got the Anaconda set, whereas I like 1 and 2. I'm not a fan of 3 and 4 too much. And this looks as if it's going to be much the same, but it's stacked with extras, and I am super excited for this one. So if you haven't seen Species, it's a 90s science fiction classic. So disc 1 has got Species, commentary by director Roger Donaldson, Natasha Henstridge and Michael Manson. It's got a second commentary with Roger Donaldson and makeup creator Steve Johnson, visual effects supervisor Richard Edlund and producer Frank Mancuso Jr. Another new commentary with Kim Newman and filmmaker Sean Hogan. Afterbirth, the evolution of species, and what I think is a bunch of stuff that featurettes still to be kind of announced of what they are. From Sill to Eve, the making of Species, designing a hybrid, alternate ending, theatrical trailer and stills gallery. Disc 2, we've got an audio commentary by director Peter Medak. From Sill to Eve with Natasha Henstridge, Creature Creations, The Effects of Species 2, Alien Evolutions with Chris Brancato, special effects outtakes and behind-the-scenes footage, Species 2, Eve of Destruction, and additional unseen footage. So, good so far. In Disc 3, we get a commentary with director Brad Turner, writer Ben Ripley, and actor Robin Dunn. Audio commentary with David Wayne and Matty Burdrovich, who've done a few 88 films commentaries, and I rather like their stuff. We get Alien Odyssey, Evolution, Species DNA, alien technology and intelligent life forms, which I'm assuming are all featurettes, Genesis falling apart, an original trailer. Lots of things there, but no real insight as to what they are. And disc 4 is Species The Awakening. Again, commentary by David Wayne and Matej Budrovich. Alien Awakenings, an interview with director Nick Lyne. Miranda's Memories, an interview with actress Helene Mattison. Deleted Scenes, an original trailer. £35, 4 movies of varying quality. This all goes down to taste. I kind of like Species. April has become a big month, and it's all going to be about finances at this point. I would love to get this because it's up my street. I have got fond memories of Species. I would like to revisit 2, somewhat 3, and if I had to set, I'd watch 4 again. But that's about it. But I'm kind of stoked about 88 Films. They're one of my favourite companies just now, and to see them releasing more stuff is just exciting. They need to get a proper announcements going, get all the fervour and the hype built up. I would like to see more of that from them. And until then, I'm going to continue to try and list up some of their stuff whenever it appears. I'd love to know your thoughts on these releases. If there's anything you're interested in, let me know in the comment box below. And of course, I'll see you next time on ManVFilm.